Hello, all you wonderful people. Haven't seen you for a while. It's good to see ya. How is everybody? We're doing pretty good here. We are in quarantine, just like the rest of the world, and starting to feel kind of normal doing this. We're kind of falling into a routine that we all seem to be able to live with. Come on. There. I don't know why that keeps going out of focus when I do this one. It's been pretty much the same day after day, but I had a bad day the other day and couldn't figure out my medicines and what was ordered and what wasn't, and I tried to call the doctor's office to see if they could help, but the nurse called, and I don't think she realizes that I have early onset dementia, and so she was kind of helpful with getting me settled in with one of my medications, but not really that much. And I managed to sleep a lot yesterday, so that helped. I was getting ready to call or text my caregiver because I was having such a difficult day. I mean, I didn't know up from down, east from west, north from south, and I was just a mess. And it was just one of those days I didn't feel in control, and that happens occasionally. And it's not really brought on by anything that I can think of, but we're all doing well. Nobody's sick. Allergy season has kicked in, and allergies are kicking our butt. Man. And that's Lucy. And I don't know. Oh, Star's sleeping in a chair over there. Let's see. I think this thing's backwards, but... Oh, there she is. She's sleeping in the recliner. And I'm going to go to bed pretty soon because I've been up way too late. But I actually have 2 channels, and I started out one for you guys, and it ended up being more for the other channels. So I uploaded it to it, so I want to get to you guys. And I just wanted to let you know how much I appreciate all the support you give me. I don't know what I'd do without this vlog. There are hard times, and many of you have reached out during this quarantine and to check in, and I really appreciate it. And sometimes we ought to do a Zoom, and I don't know how to plan that. If anybody has any ideas, let me know. It'd be kind of cool to all Zoom together and kind of chat with each other for something different. But I don't know how we get that going without getting trolls in there. So I'd have to make one of you moderators to watch for the trolls. But that might be kind of cool, just some time to have a conversation, since we're all locked up in our houses. And we'll be for a little bit longer, looks like. So, really, I've been bad about getting on. A lot of it has to do with I've been a bad dementia person. I haven't been showering, haven't been cleaning myself. I didn't want to get on. I do not remember from day to day if I took a bath anymore. That's completely not even in there anymore. I can just tell by my hair usually. I did take one day, I think. Yeah, and but I couldn't tell you when the last one is. It could have been a couple days ago. It could have been a month ago. I don't know. I might have to give my caregiver permission to tell me to get in the bath, so that they don't worry about making me angry, because it's not going to make me angry. That's what I need. And if they can set out the clothes, then that kind of helps me, if it kind of gets the little intricate things taken care of. It makes it easier on me, and that just might be a suggestion to you guys too. We've had to update my medicine problem, and I've been forgetting to take medicine, and so now she texts me in the morning to take it and at night to take it, and I send a picture of the empty day because I got my days confused, and I saw an empty one, and I thought I already took my medicine, and it happened a couple times. Still in my pocket here. I'm going to go to bed as soon as it's over, but I just want to check in with you guys. We've been out just a little bit as far as going and picking up food, and some of the there's a little, I have a real bad earache today for some reason, but there's a little like cafe type place that it's a little kind of little hole in the wall that nobody knows about. They just opened up yesterday for carry out, and he just loves their food, absolutely loves their food. And so he called, and what he wanted, they just opened yesterday, so they didn't have all their stuff in, all their orders, so he couldn't get what he wanted, and he panicked and ordered pancakes, and he doesn't like breakfast. So he ordered pancakes and hash browns, but didn't really want them, but he didn't want to not order something from him. And so then the rest of us wanted Bob Evans cheeseburgers, so went over there, and he decided he wanted one of those too, and he kept saying over there, I don't know why I ordered the pancakes, I don't like breakfast. And I said, well, you gotta support him, you gotta keep him any little help they can get. I said, you need to get on Facebook and just rave about them so that people start knowing that they're open, and maybe your friends would like it too, and kind of give them a little bit of publicity, because they're terrible about their publicity. Their signs are real small. They're in a plaza. I mean, and the name is Rise and Shine, so it sounds like they only serve breakfast, but they don't. They serve everything. They needed somebody to do marketing for them. Yes, they're not well known. And let's see what else has gone on. Oh, getting a new chicken coop. I'm turning the shed into chicken coop, so we don't have a house fire anymore. And they've been working on it, and if they come out tomorrow, they'll finish it. They plan on finishing it. And so I got to get yeah, right, that's what I gotta get. Nesting boxes and something for nesting. I'm going to run it, I think, on solar power. I was going to do wind, but I don't think it's going to need as much electricity as other things, so I can do solar a lot easier than wind. I need to fix wind coming into the house because it saves me about 50% on my electric bill. And then we're building a pole barn. And I wanted to do wind out there, but I just, it's too much for me to do. And I don't have anybody else literally in my area that knows anything about it. And I mean, I could explain sort of how to do it. I mean, I've done it before I got sick, before I got dementia. But wind's a little bit a different creature than solar, and out here we get a lot of wind, and so I've decided to order a battery a month, because they're expensive, and I'm going to use just 2 for the coop and I'm going to use as many as I can for the pole barn, because it's not made yet, and we can, you know, I can kind of do that little spot here and there, and get the, you know, because I got to get turbines and stuff, and I don't know how many turbines I need. I probably would only need one. It's just how many batteries it would fill, and then how much is used, and running the power through there. But I need to fix the house too. But that's what's going on here. So that's pretty exciting. Today we had a mess. He wanted down payment for the pole barn, and we needed it because all my dad's stuff. He's got too much stuff that we can't give away. We wouldn't give away or throw away, and we want to keep. And right now I'm spending $50 a month on a storage unit, and I need another one. And when I go down there again, if the pole barn's not ready, I'll have to get a big one, because I already filled up the little one, and we haven't even got part of the house. I mean, not even a fourth of the house done. And so need to get the pole barn up so that we can get the sorry, I'm gonna sleep on you. Pole barns, get his stuff in there, but I mean, I know how to run electricity and all that, at least I used to, and I can run the wiring. I don't want to. I'd rather somebody else run the wiring, and then I just figure out how to get power to it with the inverter and stuff. But it's pretty exciting. And today I tried to give him down payment, and I asked him if he wanted a certified check or personal check, excuse me, and he said he didn't care, so I snoozed a little longer because I didn't want to get up, and boy, that ear hurts. And so the and so I wrote him a personal check. Well, then they wanted to keep it until April 28th, and this is 17th, before releasing it. And so then I called my bank and to stop the check, and then we were going to go write a certified check. And she said it would probably be better to not cancel the check because it's a $33 charge, and to not and to have him reverse it, because if he cashes it and we've done a cashier's check, then it's going to come back insufficient funds, so it'll knock him. So I called him, and he reversed it, came back over with the check. We went to my bank, tried to tell them what we were doing. Well, then my bank is managed by a former student of mine, and those people know me over there real well. And so we came through the drive-thru, and he's with me, and I said, kind of explained what was going on. I said we need to wire some money over to the bank. And so the girl that didn't know me said, well, I don't know how much it is. You want me to see how much it is? I said, yeah. So an older lady that's been there a while, that has seen me before several times, she came to the window, and she said, you'll have to come in. So we went and parked out front, and they wouldn't let us in. It took forever, and finally she came to the door and let us in. And the one manager, who's a former student of mine, said, Lisa, come on, or Dan's going to take care of you. Somebody said, Dan's going to take care of you, and I don't know who Dan is. And so then the woman who's the manager of the bank said, Lisa, come on back here. And so I went back there, and she closed the door. And I said, "Are you making sure he doesn't have a gun?" And she said, "Well, sorta." And she said, "How well you know him?" And I said, "Well, not very well." I said, "He came highly recommended, but I can't remember by who. Sorry." And so I told him what the name of the company was and where he was out of. And so she called. She said, "Well, I just don't know. Something doesn't feel right about this." And I said, "Well, I don't know. She said, "Do you feel comfortable?" I said, "I did until you didn't, and now I'm worried." And so she called some people in the town that somebody in the town this company was out of, and he didn't know him personally, and so he was going to check around and call back. So he finally called back, and he said, "All I've heard is good things." So everybody felt more comfortable, and so we did a cashier's check, and she called over to his bank and got it okayed to go through today so that he could order supplies. And so when we went out, I said, "They were checking you out because they were afraid that you were swindling me." He said, "I figured," but he said, "That's really good, nice though, that they look out for you like that." And I thought, yeah, it is, because somebody's got to, because it was just like, and I couldn't find the post where everybody was recommending him, because I thought, well, she'll know some of the same people, because there's people I trusted that referred this guy, and he's actually my second choice. First choice is doing the chicken coop, and he just didn't feel comfortable doing the barn, so he didn't do it. But it's something. I mean, that's one of the nice things of living in a small town, is got people looking after me when I need looked after. And I think, I come across as being doing well, and I'm not. So it was kind of nice. But I'm going to have to let you go, because I want to check in on everybody, make sure that you're washing your hands, and you're keeping a safe distance from others, and stay healthy. That's the biggest thing right now, is to be healthy. And I will see you next time. So remember, live life to the fullest. Live life with no regrets. And we'll see you next time. But before I say goodbye, I want you to know that I love you, and I appreciate you so much, and that we might not be able right now to live our life to the fullest, truly, but we can live it with no regrets. So stay inside, unless if you're one of those first responders or one of those on the front lines, whether you're delivering the mail, whether you're driving a delivery truck, whether you're taking money at McDonald's, whatever it is. For the grocery store people, cashier, God bless you. And those of you that are working in the food area, and cashiers, and those that receive minimum wage and are working during this epidemic or pandemic, while the rest of us are doing our part by staying home for the most part, except for when I had to go to the bank, because nobody will listen to anybody. Keep in mind that you're the ones keeping this country going right now. You know, whoever thought it would be the fry cook at McDonald's that kept this country going. But think about it. The people at the gas stations, the people at the restaurants that are doing carry out, the drive-thrus, the people delivering mail, the delivery guys that come to the house, the people working, stocking the shelves, all those minimum wage jobs. I think they deserve a little more because they're keeping this country going when everything else has come to a halt. And if it wasn't for them, we really would be in a lot more trouble than we're in. So thank you. If any of you are one of those people, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate it. And I vote for a pay raise for you. You need combat pay right now. You need combat pay. I don't know what another word for it is. But anyway, love you, and I'll talk to y'all later. Good night.